I'm Justin Bice, the project lead for INT. Over the past 2 years, the INT team has been hard at work. During this period, we have had our share of hardships, accomplishments, but we've never wavered in our first and most foremost goal to bring you, the player, an amazing indie RPG set in a fresh, new sci-fi universe. Since our previous year in review, some things have changed. In 2014, we had a dev team, writing team, sound team, and miscellaneous departments. Over the past year, we've restructured for efficiency and are now operating with a larger and more proficient team broken into the following sections: art, coding, writing, creative development, sound, web development, HR, and PR. Sounds like a lot, but some of these groups are one-man departments, but overall we feel that this is a very efficient and proficient team broken into many different groups that are dedicated to bringing you an excellent experience later this year. I'd like to begin by examining some of our milestones, where we've been, and most importantly, where we're going to go. As stated in the opening, INT has been in development for over 2 years, actually about 2 years and 3 weeks now. And we're closer than ever to producing our long-awaited technology demonstration, which is, as we've stated in the past, a free public demo, which you'll be able to download at no cost. And then after you enjoy the experience that we're bringing to you, hopefully you'll come out and support us when we go to Greenlight and some of our other initiatives, which we'll talk about more. While we are not ready to discuss these plans in detail, we are prepared to announce that this spring at Ravencon in Williamsburg, Virginia, we will be unveiling a short demo. Ravencon will take place on April 29th to May 1st, and at this event, we will be discussing the first playable test build for INT. As this day comes closer, we'll update IndieDB, Steam, our websites, and social media accounts with more information. But to be a success, we are counting on you for support. Once we show off the Ravencon build, we will be perfecting our technology over the summer and preparing an extensive PR campaign for an expected fall launch of INT. However, it is certainly possible that we may allow the public to download the Ravencon build prior to our full demo launch. We're still considering it, and you can weigh in on this below if you have any strong opinions on the matter. Art has been hard at work over the past year under the direction of Matt Parkin, our art lead, and also Mark, who is our animation lead. Our team has done substantial work on the hangar, street, apartment, and tubes levels over this past year. While we're still gathering and building assets, I wanted to show off some of what we've accomplished. This is a civilian from the apartment level that's currently being built. This civilian will be involved in a lengthy quest encounter that we will be showing off at Ravencon. Number 2 is a render of the ARS railgun, one of the premier heavy weapons found in the game. You'll be able to find this weapon in the apartment level that we'll be showing off in April. Number 3 is concept art for the apartment level. This is supposed to display the high level of damage following the destruction of the level that takes place immediately after the game starts. Number 4 is one of the high-end bosses in the UC themed hangar. If you remember, we showed off this hangar in our last teaser trailer. Expect to fight these experienced soldiers and their commander if you want to leave Bastion, or perhaps you can negotiate with them to get off the planet. Right now, our focus is on preparing, finalizing, and upgrading our assets for the apartment level. This level, as discussed previously, will be on display April 29th to May 1st at Ravencon. While we have shown this level previously, expect to hear more about it and see its final state leading up to our first convention appearance. In addition to that, Art has also been preparing assets for other levels of the game. In the update section below, you can view some of Art's progress in the tubes, hangar, and street levels. I'd like to introduce Deborah Wu, one of the INT team's concept artists, to talk a little bit about her work on the project and some of the concepts she designed over the past year.
Hi, my name is Deborah Wu. I am the concept artist for INT. For the past year, I've been working on concept art for assets and items. For example, I've been working on icons, which are going to be used as menu items. And right now, I am working on the concept art for Bastion Lower City. I've been influenced by the Grand Canyons to create that sort of environment. And I've been looking up images of shantytowns from India and Brazil to give that shantytown look. So that's what I'm working on right now.
I'd like to take a few moments to recognize the hard work by all the members on our art staff. Starting first with Matt and Mark, our art leads, our 2D concept artists, Kellen, Deborah, Paul, Nathan, and Luke, our 3D modelers, Harrison, Robert, Artur, and Cameron, and our animator, Hannah. Now we turn to our coding team. Over the past year, we've worked on finalizing the skill system, interaction system, combat system, dialogue system, inventory, player equip, and miscellaneous systems. Now, while I say finalizing, I mean that we've been working to prepare these systems, update them, and in some cases, finalize them. These code systems will make your playthrough complete, and we are preparing code feature videos of these systems, which we'll be sharing leading up to Ravencon. I'd like to take a moment to introduce our coding lead, Hugh Jango Thornton, who's been with us for the better part of half a year now and has led the way in coding on finalizing these systems, getting the ball rolling on preparing us for our big convention build and our public demo, which will be coming later this year.
Hi everybody, I'm Hugh Jango Thornton. I am the code lead for INT. I've been with the project for about 6 months now. For the majority of my time as the lead, I have been compiling over 1 million lines of code into our code base to get our game ready to go for Ravencon. This includes systems such as the combat, the UI, the quest logs, the skill system, pretty much anything that needs to be done to make the game look really cool, including running the animations and displaying the models. So our focus this year is to bring what is going to be a truly enjoyable demo to Ravenscon in April, and then continue from there to finish out the game and bring it to you by the end of the year. This is going to be a lot of work, of course, but we've got some truly skilled and talented coders on the team. It's a great project and we love to be on it, and we really hope you'll be there to support us the whole way through.
I would just like to take a moment to recognize the hard work and dedication of our code lead, Hugh Jango Thornton, and our programmers, Nabig, Bobby, Frank, and Harry. Next, I would like to turn to the writing team. Over the past year, the writing team has been working on finalizing the dialogue necessary for a feature-complete demo. Since this is an RPG with roguelike elements, the writing process has been long. This is because there is a multitude of branching choices which may or may not occur based on our game's unique randomized companion system. Still, the writing team has done an excellent job of building quest descriptions, dialogue options, and helping to prepare the rich lore for INT's public demo. In addition, Dave has created several planetary information packets for the INT universe and worked with Debbie to write and realize INT's diverse cast of companion characters. I'd like to go ahead and recognize the hard work of Dave and Debbie at this time. Our creative development team has continued to build and prepare non-game related material for our inevitable green-lighted fundraising launch. Brian, our creative development lead, is continuing to work on the Tensday comic project with Ryan, comic artist. But Brian has also begun working on a Tensday novelization, which will be featured on Wattpad. We'll share more information about how you can find the Tensday novelization on Wattpad as it moves closer and closer to being put onto that format. In addition, Brian has begun collaborative work with Joe, another comic artist, to prepare a comic for the Initiation. The Initiation was previously featured on Creeps McPasta's YouTube channel in 2014. Panda, our tabletop designer, has continued to work on a prototype tabletop card game for INT. We will have more information to share about this project as it becomes available. Steven, a lorist, has continued to work on Samia's short stories and UC lore, while Corey, another lorist, has begun working with Panda, preparing a star map of the INT universe, while also developing lore for the INT universe. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the hard work by all of our members in creative development: Brian, creative development lead, Corey, Margaret, also known as Panda, Steven, Ryan, and Joe. Our HR department, headed by John, has continued to work with the community and team to bring on numerous talented individuals that help to make INT a continued success. John is a hiring wizard, and I'd like to take a moment to thank him for his hard work and service to the project. I'd like to introduce Jacob Deming, our PR lead, who over the past year has streamlined and upgraded INT's PR apparatus.
Hello everybody, my name is Jacob Deming. I am the PR lead for Starboard Games LLC. You may know me as the guy who updates INT's Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Steam Concept, and IndieDB feeds. I am also the individual who has been updating you all weekly on INT's progress, and I am the head host of Starboard Games LLC's podcast, Rogue Space, which comes out once a month. Currently, I am getting everything ready for our table at Ravencon, as well as preparing our Steam Greenlight launch and preparing us for our eventual fundraising. I would like to take this moment to thank everyone in the community for showing their support for INT and Starboard Games. You have been an amazing community, and be expecting a lot more content from me and the rest of the team as we get closer and closer to the final demo.
Our web team, headed by Michael, has launched a major overhaul of the INT website over the past few months. This overhaul has revitalized the website and added in new capabilities. We're hosting a monthly podcast, newsletter, continually updated team page, contact page, information on the game. But most importantly, the website is being optimized for SEO efficiency. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the hard work that Michael's put into building the INT website, and also the hard work Alex has done on the Starboard website. This year, our project has taken a leap in the indie community from a promising up-and-comer to a realized vision. We have stood the test of time and have ironed out goals for the coming year. We're stepping up our outreach like never before, with the goal of producing our public demo at no cost to the player, and then moving to fundraising, which will hopefully be a grand success. It is our dream to produce games and to be a premier indie developer. We hope to hear more from you, and we hope that you will become part of our growing community. INT is coming this year. Below you'll find all of our updates for 2015 and a few from early 2016. We hope that you look back over our material from the start of the year and compare it to what we've been doing at the end of the year. We're continuing to grow and expand, and this expansion will continue to increase in 2016 as we get closer and closer to our final goals. In addition, at the bottom of the list, you'll find our social media information. I encourage you to get involved and become a part of the INT universe. Thank you.